Facebook questions now. Lawrence Stevens asks, if vegetables eat vegetables, what do humanitarians eat? I don't know. I honestly don't know. I put stuff about how they I put something down, but it's just nonsense. Not an actual answer. It says, oh, that's a good one. I'm tempted to say humans, but that's cannibals. I'm going to have to say everything, humans included, if they're desperate for food. But now I actually, no, that doesn't sound like a proper answer. I honestly don't know. Is my honest answer. Oh boy. Will Barnes made possibly a question from Miles Wheatley given to Will Barnes to ask, what inspired your opening sketches where you always start making vaguely disturbing sounds on the covers? Miles Wheatley. I don't know if Miles was asking the question and Will had to just send a comment, or if Will was commenting and he and Mills are the same person. I don't know. One of them is asking and the other is putting it, or both are asking together or something. I've now got them both separately as friends, so Miles could ask another question at some other point for another Q&A if I do another one. So the answer to this is that my sketches, well, particularly the bed sketches, were inspired by Ollie Page-Jack, aka Mr. TARDIS 11's sketches. He does quite a few funny sketches, and two of his most famous ones are the bed scenes and the strangle scenes, which I started to do sketches featuring people strangling people. If you saw the Final Problem sketch in my review of that, you would have seen Sherlock strangling Euros out of anger. If you watched Mr. TARDIS 11's review of Diamonds Are Forever, you'll get a good sense of what I'm talking about with the Final Problem sketch. His Indiana Jones ones are really hilarious, with the bed scene ones, especially Temple of Doom and Last Crusade. With the whip. It's funny, it's hilarious. And all of you guys, I think my ones are disturbing. I love his Rogue One review sketch. It's really good. Not one of those two mentioned ones, the bed or strangling sketches. It's a bit more clever and it's a bit more fun. No, it's a hell of a lot more fun. Oh, if you're a Bond or Star Wars fan, you'll probably get it. Okay. Neve Payne, sister, asks, what is your favourite film that you've seen this year and rate it out of 10? Now, if you mean 2017, it's Moana, even though it's a 2016 film. I haven't actually seen a 2017 film in 2017 yet, although Lego Batman movie will sort that out. And I will say Moana is a 10 out of 10, as I put in my review. The only other film I've seen in 2017 at time of recording is La La Land, which I would give a 9. If you mean 2016, well, 1, that's last year. 2, spoiler alert, that's the ranking list, and it's obviously going to be a 10 out of 10. Well, Starter's already said it was, and if it wouldn't have been a 10 out of 10, then I would have said it wasn't a 10 out of 10, it'd be a 9 or 8 or whatever. I don't think that's possible, but we'll see. Matthew Moore asks, best classic Who villain? The Master, no question. Well, I guess the Daleks could be counted as villains, but if you mean villain, it's the Master. No, it's the Master! Oh, my dear Doctor, you have been naive. I still need to see that story. The King's Demons, in case you're wondering. Ollie Pajak asks, what was your first Bond movie you ever saw? Do you think personally Daniel Craig should do one more Bond movie? Would you ever make a sketch involving all 13 Doctors and all 6 James Bonds? What is your favourite movie of all time? Best opening sequence to a Bond movie? Smiley face emoji. Okay, Dr. No was the first Bond film I saw in full. Prior to that, I saw a clip or clips of that one, as well as Thunderball. Yeah, Thunderball, You and Live Twice, Live and Let Die, The Man with the Golden Gun, A View to Kill, and The Living Daylights, plus an ITV trailer for Quantum of Solace, and possibly maybe also some Skyfall promotion around the time it was being released. However, I didn't actually watch Doctor No, and well, I've seen a bit of Live and Let Die, Doctor No, and Man with the Golden Gun in 2012 summer, just before Bond came on, and when I saw Happy and Glorious at the Olympics. And so unfortunately I didn't get to see Skyfall when it came in cinemas, but I did see Doctor No at the end of 2012 in December, and I wasn't really a big fan of it. I was, however, looking forward to seeing GoldenEye. I was really excited the day before. I remember I went to Quasar with the Scouts on a Thursday. I think it was the 17th of December 2012, and I was really looking forward to watching it, and I think the reason was because the world had been prophecy, and I say that because the world had been suggested to end on the 18th. Was it the 8th? It might have been 21st December 2012. So must have been equated on the 20th. It must have been. It was around the 18th. It was around the 17th to the 21st, and the world was projected to end around that time, as the Aztecs saw it. And a lot of people were thinking it's going to be the end of the world, and I was like, if the world doesn't end, I'm going to watch this Bond film. And the world didn't end, so to celebrate, I watched GoldenEye, and I fucking loved it. I fucking loved GoldenEye. It got me into the franchise, it got me into loving Bond and everything. I haven't, and rewatches of Doctor No, I like Doctor No. There isn't a Bond film I don't like. I love all of them, and GoldenEye, fantastic film. It was my favourite until I finally got to see Skyfall, and it's remained my second favourite Bond film, despite some close competition with The World's Not Enough around points in May 2013. However, I enjoyed it even more when I saw the extended cut of GoldenEye, and because previously I had it on video, unfortunately Dad's thrown out that video, as well as the one for The World's Not Enough and Toy Story. Very frankly, we've got 1 to 19. Doctor No to World's Not Enough as part of a big set we were given by a neighbour. And we've got all of them apart from Thunderball, Moonraker, View to a Kill, Skyfall and Spectre on DVD. Those ones we got on Blu-ray. You may remember the Spectre Steelbook unboxing video I did in September. And the GoldenEye DVD I have is the 2012 single disc release of the 2006 7/8 Ultimate Edition. I say 6, 7, 8. 6 and 8, they were 2 disc sets, and 7 and 12 are in single disc, which means no extras. And then you've got 2013 and 15 Blu-rays. Some might also have had some Blu-rays in 2009. This is for the first 21, that is. So yeah, GoldenEye, fantastic movie. Fucking loved it. And then I watched Casino Royale about a week or two later, and that was fantastic as well. And then I just watched the rest of the ones we had, and then started getting the rest from Skyfall and then Living Daylights. And after that, it just went on until the end of the year. Plus Never Say Never Again, and then we got the Casino Royale spoof in 2014. So, yeah. And Everything or Nothing, I think I got at the end of 2015. And Spectre, of course, in 2016. And I'm really looking forward to Bond 28. Bond 25. Speaking of Bond 25, yes, I would love Daniel Craig to do at least one more Bond film. And I want it to come out in 2018. That's Bond 25, with Bond 26 coming out in 2020, because there hasn't been a Bond film released in a year with 0 at the end. They've released films in years that have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 at the end of their years. For example, 2015 with Spectre's release has a 5 at the end of its year. So we haven't had one for a 0 at the end of the year, not once. So one in 2020 would be brilliant, if that's okay. However, it is looking more likely that we'll be getting it in 2019 and 2021 or 22 because of the situation. So hopefully we will be getting Daniel Craig back for one more Bond film and it will be next year, hopefully, even if the one after is 2021 instead of 2020, if so long as we can get Daniel Craig back for the next one. I would also like him to do one afterwards, so yeah, he goes, yeah, I accept that deal, and Sony can stick around for 2 more films, but I don't think he's going to do that. He might agree to do 1 film with half the deal, but as far as I'm aware, I don't know. It's completely up to him, but personally, I would love him to do at least 1, maybe 2. Think he should do any more than 2 more, unless he wants to. And yeah, let's see how it goes. What were the other questions? Would I make a sketch involving all 3 Doctors and 6 Bonds? Well, maybe, if I had the time and if I had to write it. And also, you probably have to say all 14 Doctors and all 7 Bonds, maybe. Definitely 14 Doctors when the next one comes along. As for 7 Bonds, like I said, we'll have to find out. If Craig decides not to come back for the next film, then yeah. And if the sketch waits until after he's decided not to and not to come back for any more, and they've chosen someone else for the next one afterwards, not 25, 26 or 7 then. Then 7 Bonds. So really, it should be the 14 Doctors and the 6 or 7 Bonds. And that's a maybe. My favourite movie of all time is Skyfall, and the best Bond opening is either that one or The World's Not Enough, and I'm a big fan of the GoldenEye one as well. And there's also, you know what, there's so many good opening sequences, not good, fantastic opening sequences from Bond films. Goldfinger's is simple but brilliant. You get some really great One for You Only Live Twice, at least up to Bond's death, that is. And then it just comes good. Spy Who Loved Me is pretty much the same. It's a brilliant start, and then when it gets to recruiting Bond, it's not so great, but at the very end, it's really, really brilliant, and the ski chase is pretty cool. For Your Eyes Only, fantastic music. Not the best way for Blofeld to go, but at least they're tying up the series, because we weren't certain if Blofeld had actually died in Diamonds Are Forever. Both of the 2 Dalton ones. Living Daylights is brilliant. A brilliant opening for Dalton's Bond, and License to Kill is fucking amazing. Casino Royale and Spectre both had brilliant sequences. I love how Casino Royale's when it's done, especially in the black and white. It's especially as it's in black and white until the opening titles start, and also how they've merged the gun barrel into the end of the sequence and the start of the titles. And Spectres is brilliant. Beautifully shot, well edited, music is great. And it looks like the first shot was indeed one whole continuous take from the start till about 4 minutes or so, 3 or 4 minutes. It looks like it's been one entire take. What a fantastic way to start a film. Not just a Bond film, any film. I would have also mentioned Quantum of Solace and said all of the Craig films. But the problem with Quantum of Solace is, despite great action, it's shitty editing. And that's pretty much Quantum of Solace in a nutshell. And now finally, we come to the Twitter questions. Facebook questions now. Lawrence D. What inspired you to open? So there's a very good example of that scene from Mr. Tars 11 to go and have a look at the Diamonds Are Forever. If you see his Diamonds Are Forever review, you'll know what I'm talking about. The best example of his sketches, or at least the best example of the second of the sketches I mentioned, is his review of Diamonds Are Forever. If you watch Mr. Tard's reviews, Diamonds Are Forever. Oh shit! Smiley face. Emoji. And I didn't later in that week, and I was really excited the day before that I was going to watch and it's remained my second Bond. However, it won me back a bit. However, I enjoyed it as well as the World's Enough. Though frankly, we have 1 to 5, both individual, and we've got all of them on DVD or Blu-ray. And if you would remember the Spectre unboxing one, Steelbook unboxing, and the GoldenEye's Spy and Love Me is pretty much the same, except at the very end of the sequence, it's very, and it looks like it's